you some developments from Canada. Wherein, as per reports, a 17-year-old Sikh high school student has been assaulted at a bus stop after an altercation with another teenager in Canada's British Columbia province. And these developments that we are tracking in as per the media reports. Let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who is joining us over the phone line. Rishabh, good morning. Take us through what exactly you're picking up.
So what we know right now that in Toronto, in Columbia area, the British Columbia province, a 17-year-old Sikh student who was at a bus stop was assaulted after an altercation. He was beaten up. He was pepper sprayed by another student. But the way this has happened, this second such case where a Sikh youth have been assaulted in Canada this year itself, and this showcases that how the hate crime is raging up in Canada day after day. And we have seen this, that crimes against people of color are actually on rise in Canada. And while the Canadian government keeps saying that the rule of law and freedom of expression, but such crimes showcases how the Canadian government is coming out as an incompetent authority to actually even stop these crimes in Canada.
All right, so these developments coming in from Canada. But as far as India is concerned, Rishabh, we're also getting some reactions because strongly condemned. This is what we are getting is that India has strongly condemned the assault on an Indian national in Kelowna and requested Canadian authorities to investigate the incident and take prompt action against the perpetrators. Well, Rishabh, of course, India has raised a matter with their counterpart in Canada, and they have said in strong words that action shall be taken.
Definitely, action shall be taken, and India has been, raking up these issues. Not only the anti-India activities that are happening in Canada, but also anti-Indian activity, the activities against people of Indian origin, people of Indian nationality. The way things are happening in Canada, India has been raking this up. As of now, we haven't seen actual action by the Canadian government. In response to our concerns that we have communicated to them, there have been calls on trade talks being paused and whatnot, but actual action on ground has not been seen by the Canadian government as of now, and that is something that worries further that our security, the people, because India has a huge diaspora in Canada, and its security is definitely the priority of the Indian government. But the way Canadian government has responded to our queries and concerns is something that is not up to the mark.
Well, of course, it is a big concern for India, wherein the embassy has raised this concern with the Canadian authorities demanding strict action against the perpetrators. Well, thank you, Rishabh, for joining in for the meantime. But